Today I received an MR6110 from Netgear in the market. Let's take a rough look at the overall appearance first. Let's install the battery and turn it on to take a look at the device's condition together. Let's turn on the machine first. We can see that the screen of the device is completely damaged and cannot be used anymore. So we have to replace it with a new one. Now we have identified the fault, we have removed the battery and started repairing it. First, let's remove all the screws on the outer ring at the back of the machine. Some screws are relatively tight, and electric screwdrivers are not very easy to use. It seems that electric screwdrivers still do not fit. Let's still use a manual screwdriver to remove the screws. It seems that a manual screwdriver is more suitable for tightening slightly smaller screws. Finally, use an electric screwdriver to remove the loosened screws. After removing all the screws, we can use our nails or curling blades to gently cut the gaps along the edges so that we can remove the entire screen. If you find it difficult to pry open on the way, please stop using force and carefully check if there are any screws that have not been removed yet. Continuing to forcefully disassemble without inspection may result in damage to the screen stand. After disassembling the screen, it can be seen that there is a ribbon cable connecting the screen and the power supply. Please do not apply too much force during the separation process to avoid the cable being pulled apart. Place the screen and machine vertically, and gently open the cable interface with a pry bar or nail. After opening it, you can see that it is roughly like this. Additionally, we purchased replacement screens from the market in advance. The one on the left is the screen of MR6500. Although it is larger than the screen of MR6110, it does not affect our screen replacement and use. Next, we will face the screen towards ourselves and push it in the opposite direction. During the pushing process, we will try our best to leave the glue around the edges of the screen stand on the border. When the glue is left on the border and replaced with a new screen, no other adhesive is needed to fix it. So the entire screen is removed. We have already tested this screen in advance and it is perfect. Next, take out the new screen we prepared in advance. There are holes on the screen. Place the holes in the holes on the border tightly until they fit together. Remove the cotton pad from the original screen cable and place it on the new screen. Be careful when removing the cotton pad to avoid damage. The cotton pad is stuck tightly and needs to be slowly removed. The main function of this cotton pad is to prevent the screen cable from loosening or being damaged when the machine is subjected to vibration. Using cotton pads will make the cable interface and screen body more closely fit, without loosening. It can be seen that the design of Netgear is still very good. We can also remove the heat dissipation sticker from the original screen and place it in the same position on the new screen. The heatsink is difficult to remove, so tweezers are a better choice. Even if the heatsink is disconnected, it doesn't matter, it can still work. After applying the heat dissipation sticker, it can effectively transfer heat and also has the function of protecting the screen from damage. Returning to the main topic, let's continue pasting cotton pads. Once the bonding is firm, you can start putting the screen back into the machine. After confirming that the screen has been perfectly inserted, you can start connecting the cable outlet. The process of connecting to the cable outlet may be difficult, so you can try several times to see. Do not forcefully press down, be sure to align with the position before pressing down. After completing the installation of the cable interface, place the screen back in its original position and securely clip it into the buckle. Okay, let's first put on the battery and turn it on to see how it works. You can see that the screen is not a big problem and is still very clear. Okay, we have already inserted a 5G SIM card before. Let's take a look at the effect. You can see that the current display is currently showing 4G. It can be seen that the operation is very smooth now, which indicates that our screen has been successfully replaced perfectly. The firmware is also the latest version, the 12 series version. Carefully operate the screen again to see if there are any issues. We can take a look at the frequency band of this machine, and we can see that all frequency bands are supported. Let's choose LTE and 5G and take a look. It's already a 5G signal now. The machine with the damaged screen has now been perfectly resurrected, and this new screen is also the original one, with no discomfort during operation. The screen change this time was perfect,